Hey, I'm Jack.
And I'm Henry.
Today we're going to talk about the Oregon Trail. What it's like to travel the Oregon Trail.
Jack here is going to tell you what it's like to travel nowadays, and I'm going to tell you what it was like to travel back in 1836.
Okay, well, let's start with clothes. Like for hot weather, for traveling, we would wear t-shirts or shorts or tank tops, flip-flops. For hot weather or cold weather, we would have warm jackets and, hoodies and sweats and thick pants and shoes and jackets.
Well, that sounds awfully nice, but back in 1836, we didn't have all these choices. Guys wore hats, women wore bonnets, women wore dresses. I wore leather pants. We basically wore clothes we made. Women would make the dresses. Guys would go out and hunt for leather and things like that from the animals they killed, like buckskin and stuff like that. We made our vests, our pants out of all that stuff. And we had like shoes and moccasins, moccasins we wore for socks and stuff, but mostly everything we made, we kind of wore every day. We didn't get to change for winter wear and cold wear and warm wear. We had what we had. It was pretty meager back then.
Huh. That is interesting, Henry. Well, let me tell you about how we traveled. Like if I was going to, let's just say Oregon City, Oregon, from Springfield, or Independence, Missouri. Is that what you say you're from?
Sure.
Okay, that's what I thought. It would take us 1 day in a car. Or 4 hours if I decided to take a plane.
That's pretty nice. Back when we traveled, we could get about 12 to 15 miles a day. It took us 5 to 6 months to travel the Oregon Trail.
That is insane.
But you got to remember, back then we had like a wagon. And we used that wagon and we just, walked and used that wagon to carry our stuff. We didn't get to ride in the wagon. Wagon was a luxury. All our necessities were in the wagon. The people that could walk had to walk. Women had to walk, even if they were 9 months pregnant. The only people that got to ride in the wagon were kids that weren't old enough to walk. How did you get along?
Well, we drove. Anyway, Henry, let me talk about food. For food, I would eat whatever the plane served me for a meal. Or maybe I was driving and I decided to go through a drive-through, stop at a little restaurant. That's what we ate.
Our restaurant was the country. We had to hunt for what we wanted. We would hunt, kill some meat, whatever it was, and then we'd have to cook it over an open flame, and we put a lot of salt on it so we could basically save it for day to day, because we didn't know when we were going to get our next meal. We had to savor that meat. We couldn't just go to your local McDonald's. Is that what you call them nowadays?
No, we don't.
Order a Big Mac. We had to carry our meat with us.
We don't eat Big Mac. So, what if you got sleepy? Because if I got sleepy, I'd just take a little nap on my friend in the plane like that, Henry.
Not me.
Maybe take a sleep in my car, or maybe even get a hotel for the night.
We just all would make a fire, and we'd all lay around the fire or underneath, the wagon if we had to. Sometimes if it got raining really hard, we'd actually get in the wagon, but that was very rare. Usually you slept underneath the wagon or next to the fire to keep warm.
Everything's making sense that you're saying, Henry, except that it didn't rarely rain in the Oregon Trail. Anyways, what'd you guys do for entertainment? For entertainment, look, watch this. Isn't this fun?
That is nice.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
That is not as nice as sitting out and, laying on the fields, looking up at the stars, making a fire. We'd sit around and, play games, play with our wooden toys or our rag dolls. And then if we got really frisky, we would dance around the open fire.
What? You're a dancer.
We would dance.
You want to dance with me?
Not really, unless you got an open flame.
No open flames. I guess sounds a lot more fun than my electronics and reading, riding, and whatever else we did for entertainment. What do we do? Okay, anyways. Hey, it's really great that you guys wanted to know all this important information. So my name's Jack.
And again, I'm Henry, and we thank you for listening. We really wish you guys could experience what we experienced back then, but we understand all this new technology is pretty cool. But I still like the open trail.
All right. Bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye.